There, and welcome to your Google Drive. As you can see, I have a first period for Mr. T, and I've got some extra files that possibly could be within my own Google Drive. So first thing I would like to show you is how you can simply reorganize your Google Drive and change different viewings. So over here on the right corner, you'll see the option that allows you to change to a grid view. The grid view will simply change the layout so that you can see your folders at the top, and you'll see a preview of all of your folders located at the bottom and all of your folder files. And then simply tap that back if you'd like to change your viewing. Next, I'd like to show you how to create a new folder for your classes. So come over here to the left side and you'll see the new button. Tap on that and select folder. You'll see a pop-up that'll ask you to give it a name. So I'm going to do second period, pre-AP, Algebra 2, Hawkins. And then I'm going to tap create. And you'll see it went right below my first period class. If you'd like to change the way that this is looking, right now it's a gray color. This is what Google will default to. But to make files stand out, I always like to change to do a different color. So right-click on the folder, hover over Change Color, and select the new option that you would like. I also like to include emojis on my folders that can make things important. I use the extension called Joy Pixels. However, there are other websites that you're allowed to use that also allow you to copy emojis. So I can see that everything has been copied. So now I'm going to right-click the folder and tap on the rename option and hit paste. You can put emojis in front or at the very end, whatever one is the best for you. I'm going to tap OK when I am finished. Now it looks like I have a couple folders and things that I can move around. So coefficient, that looks like it's going to belong in my math folder. So I can click and drag it in, and I'll tap OK. Not too bad. Looks like that's how I can reorg. I'm also going to create a folder, and I'm going to title this Archive. So this is going to be all the old folders from the previous year that I don't need or I just don't need to worry about, just to help me clean up my drive. And I'm going to change this to red. So I know this says don't delete, but simply old folders. So maybe this year I'm going to move this into archive. You can select one folder at a time, or if you click on a folder, hit the Control key on your keyboard and select as many as you want. And then you can batch move a bunch at once. Just like that. Let's say there is something that I need access to throughout the year. For example, an editable class notes blank document. So I'm going to right-click on this, and I'm going to add something called a star to the folder. You'll see the icon appear at the very end of the name. What this is going to do is anytime I'm in Drive and I'm trying to find this file for quick access, I'm going to tap on the starred option on the left. This is going to filter everything in my drive that has a star, so anything that I plan on accessing multiple times. Just like that. Starring, you can always undo if you need. Let's say I have a project that's coming up and it's temporary, but I want to store it in a place that I can quickly find it. So let's say writing an essay 101. I'm going to use this for my project. I'm going to right-click this image, and I'm going to choose something that says Add to Workspace. So this, and I'm going to create a new workspace. I'm going to call this Avid Project. And I'm going to tap Create. And it doesn't look like the file went anywhere. It's still in my drive. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tap on Priority here on the left. And now I'll see some high points files that I'm constantly accessing. Oh, and here's my Avid Project workspace. And you'll see all the files that eventually you'll add. So this can help you organize everything you're currently working on. Feel free to create a workspace for every class period if that helps you locate all your assignments in a faster way. When you're done, let's say I don't need this anymore, I can always tap Remove from Workspace, and now it's clean. You can always rename a workspace, remove it, or hide it, whatever's the easiest. If you'd like this priority page to be the page you see when you open your Google Drive, come to the top and tap on Settings, and then tap on Settings one more time. If you scroll to the very bottom, you'll see the option that says Suggestions, Make Priority my default home page. So if you don't want to go to your drive, but you'd rather open your priority first, that's how you can make that happen. Other ways to help you stay organized within Drive is to access your Google Keep here on the right side of your screen. Tap and start creating a title, to-do list. Here you can type on reminders, a brainstorm, checklist, etc. to help you add reminders as you work through your Google Drive. Questions to ask your teachers the next day in class, simply access from Google Keep. You can also tap on the arrow to open all of your Google Keep to-do list notes all at once. You can also access your Google Calendar as well, checking out different days, skipping ahead, all of that happiness. Tap on the X to give it a close.